Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner. Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Each week, this shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also This is your team profile. Choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP. You can also unlock up to 3 more focus players through the staff talent trees. Start training to see the training recap from the week. Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the star.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And away we go from Nashville. Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate, based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round. And because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubters, and so many of those teams who passed on him wrong. I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Here he is on 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me. It's what Kyle Shanahan, and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
Second and 1. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of love to keep this series alive.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. On the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded at the 30. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Tremendous return. He got 31 yards. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Purdy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off.
Unfortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Caught near the pylon. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back now, pressure on its way. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
the tee as they kick it away here. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Levis. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Levis setting to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Levis back to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a nick.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Fielded at the 35. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First throw for the backup now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now it's Dobbs. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Pearsall there to grab it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's in. That's a touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Throwing it to start this drive. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Dobbs. Catch made. And it's a touchdown. The play to his tight end works out perfectly. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. This one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll throw it. He's got it, room to run. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans looking for a score before halftime. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Dobbs. And the catch is made. Oh, wait a second. Okay, they're saying he was out of bounds. Didn't get both feet in. Incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but...
Previous play is under review. After review of the play.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down from the red zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Caught along the 5. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for 2 tonight, but it's unsuccessful.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense headed back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And this one doesn't go far. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the 32. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He'll field this one at the 23. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Play action on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air, Dobbs. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's a throw out line to his wide receiver. And he's brought down for a loss. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The 49ers off.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Handoff on second and short. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
They go play action here. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, 49ers.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, this is Mitchell. Oh, he trucked that defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's Mitchell again. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
He's got this one at the 37. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of... Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing is Dobbs. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feed in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Here's Dobbs. And the Titans rush brings him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. And it's caught. And he's got it across the goal line for a touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Pass is hauled in by the running back. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll throw it again. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Motioning the tight end now. Third and long for him here. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Punt team on the field. And he's been one of the players of this game. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Taken in at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Got a man. Coverage lost him. Complete. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers continue piling on to the advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This offense getting all set for this series. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. That's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All review. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Return starts from the 45. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Found his way through most of the kicking team. He picked up 25 on that return. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. Mitchell up the middle. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Now outruns their offense to take over. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Stays. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game. I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
He's got it at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Mitchell. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.